How's everyone doing today? CJ Halleck with cjhalleck.com and digitoolbag.com, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the steps and what you should do every time you start a new WordPress site and how to prep your WordPress site for building a website. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we are in our dashboard. In the previous video I showed you how to log into your dashboard and access this section of your website, and as you see it default right after I had installed WordPress. So we're going to go through and do a couple really quick things. And I say quick, some of this may be a little time sensitive, but we're going to start by dismissing the welcome notice. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start at the top and work our way down. And what I mean by that, we're going to start at dashboard and we're going to go to updates. A lot of times, especially if there's new versions that have been rolled out recently of plugins or themes, of the theme of WordPress itself, I'll think right eventually. That isn't always the automatic download and install when you use the software to install it inside of the inside of cPanel. So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, actually coming down here, is we're going to click Update Now, and this is going to update WordPress to the most current version of the software. This may take a few minutes. With it being a brand new site, I don't believe it'll take too awful long, but it will take a few minutes to actually process and download the new files and replace those files inside of your database and all that fun stuff. But after you do this, this is going to basically be one of the main things that you need to do month to month, and we're going to cover that in the update module for the Blitz Challenge, which is making sure your software stays up to date. As you see with me doing this, it literally was go to dashboard, click on updates, click on update now. And the reason for that is anytime there is a update to the WordPress software, you want to update that and be sure that you stay up to date, because most of the time when they do small updates, version 0.1, 0.2, as they continue to move through those, a lot of that is for security purposes. Shuts down any backdoors that people have found or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you keep it up to date. And at this point, since it looks like it's taken a while to actually process, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the video, and we'll pick back up after it finishes. Alright, so we have completely upgraded. It took about another minute and a half, almost 2 minutes from the time I paused the video till now. So basically put, now we are up to date there. We're going to move on through, and there was other things in the update section, such as plugin and some themes. We're not going to worry with that. We're going to actually just move down to posts. And inside of posts, you will see Hello World, which is a default blog post that's been in WordPress, I want to say, since it started. I don't know if I remember WordPress prior to Hello World. So anyways, that's there. We're going to go ahead and click on trash and delete that, and then we're going to come into trash and we're going to click delete permanently. And the reason for that is that's a default post and it really has nothing to do with your business, and you really don't want to just have useless information on your website. So the next thing we're going to do, and we're going to come in and go over a lot of these individually, but the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to pages, and we have an about page here. While we're going to need an about page, I'm going to go ahead and trash this one because we're going to make sure we get everything set up right. We're going to go to trash, and we're going to delete permanently. And I have a shortcut to help with a lot of this stuff in a future training when it comes to putting all your pages together fairly quick. And we're going to come into comments. Most of the time, yeah, this is it. When you delete the post, 99% of the time it will remove it. If it happens to show up here and you did delete, going back into posts, and you did delete that one that was here, the Hello World, then you just need to come into comments and then do the same thing with the comment and delete permanently inside of the trash can. Other than that, you do want to, and this is something we're going to cover in the theme section and the plugin section, you want to, of course, update everything. But because we're going to go ahead and install a theme here in a second, you also want to, once you install a new theme, delete any themes that you're not using. And normally this is where I would kind of walk you guys through how to do that, just so you know this is part of the setup process. But since there's going to be one left, I'm going to go ahead and delete all these once I install the WordPress theme that we're going to use in this tutorial in the next video. So that being said, hope this has been helpful for you guys. Once you guys get this stuff deleted, you're solid and good to go and ready to install the theme and keep moving through the Blitz challenge. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, at CJ Halleck, and feel free to email me, cj@cjhalleck.com. That being said, be great, stay boosted, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.